thoughtful than usual. Why, Sombra, you look troubled.
Lucia, I have such a story to tell.
A story? Do tell us.
When I told you my dreams, you mocked me.
Oh, no, I only laughed. I laugh at everything.
You will not laugh at our great serpent story.
Our great serpent? Has he come back?
I saw him even now as I sang and danced by the restless river. He has been far, far away, so far that at last he reached the shores of another land.
Another Arcadia?
No, not a bit like Arcadia, a land peopled by savages.
Savages?
Yes, they call them the English. They crowd together in a place called London and live in cages.
Cages?
Yes, cages of brick and stone. They even sleep in them.
Sleep in cages?
Yes, they never see the fairies that dance at night to the music of the nightingale. The incense of flowers never soothe their nostrils. They breathe instead the stifling fog of a never-ending smoke.
Oh, poor monsters.
Nay, poor indeed. What do you think? They cannot even tell the truth.
Not tell the truth? Why, Sombra, what else could one tell?
They make do with an ingenious substitute they call the lie.
What is the lie?
I cannot tell.
I bring you news. A stranger has come to Arcady.
A stranger?
Over here. Look.
Hail, stranger! Welcome!
Ah, children, bless your happy faces. Why, you look younger than ever.
You know us then?
Have you been here before?
When were you here?
Who are you?
Time, one at a time.
What do they call you?
When I call time, I call myself. I am time.
But why have you been away so long?
Well, to tell you the truth, I had quite forgotten you. Since the days before the flood, when the world was mainly mud, where the mammoth met the mighty mastodon, I've been saddled with the birth of policeman to the earth. I'm the man who keeps creation moving on. But I've had so much to do that I'd quite forgotten you. Yes, I've skipped you as a schoolboy skips a page. And I fear you're in arrears, just about 3,000 years. For with you I see it's still the golden age. To every race and every climb I set the pacing all the time. From Camberwell to Kandahar, but I quite forgot Arcadia. Every race and every climb he sets the pacing all the time. From Camberwell to Kandahar, but he quite forgot Arcadia. I've supplanted Jove and Zeus. I've assisted to reduce mighty Athens to a little spot of Greece. I have watched the legions pass from the ranks of shining brass to the plain but solid copper of police. I have changed the fashion's mode from the ancient Britons would when they dyed themselves a lovely shade of blue. To society today, which exhibits, strange to say, an alarming similarity of hue. To every race and every climb I sent the pacing all the time. From Camberwell to Kandahar, but I quite forgot Arcadia. To every race and every climb he sets the pacing all the time. From Camberwell to Kandahar, but I quite forgot stand still. Time must fly. Time used to creep. But since a meddling busybody went and discovered the Americans, they've hustled me so that the proverbial stitch in time has become chronic.
Does London belong to the Americans?
Yes, in the summer.
I would like to see one of the monsters.
My children, if you're looking for monsters, you're looking for trouble.
We only want to see a monster.
We don't want him to stay.
Wait. I'll just have a look round first.
Attend him, Demeter.
What a jolly old thing time is.
But the stories of the world beyond the river are not joyous.
Why not? The people beyond the river live. And is joy in everything that has life.
The shadow doubled mead is sweet with scent of thyme. The shepherd tunes his reed to rippling rhythmic rhyme.
The swallows swoop and fly, the grass grows rich and rife, a brook goes babbling by, a lilt with laughing life. So take your pleasure, mingle love with pleasure, nice and dainty measure for our dancing feet, for nature smiling with a charming island, with the song of the dew and the light in the blue and the joy of life, all the wide goes through.
The asphodel's ablaze, the crimson rose aglow. Amid the woodland maze, the breezes whisper low.
The drowsy bees drink deep, wherever belfries swing. The birds their matins keep with joyous caroling. So take your pleasure, mingle love with pleasure, nice and dainty measure for our dancing feet, for nature smiling with a charming island, with the song of the dew and the light in the blue and the joy of life, all the wide goes through. I wonder what that speck is in the sky.
It looks like a big bird. Yes, it's bigger than an eagle.
What can it be?
See, it swoops down upon us.
Look, what hovers there above us, hanging on gigantic wing. Oh, eternal gods who love us, sing us from the awful thing. Hark, it's coming, 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 wheeling, wheeling in its flight. Looping, drooping, swooping, whooping, like a harpy in the night. See upon his back is riding something in the mortal shape. Undergoing, flipping, thinking, frisking like a frenzy game. It's upon us, it's upon us.
Talk about the fall of man! I never knew I could sing so low in so short a time! I wonder where I am! It looks like the Garden of Eden!
Hail, stranger, hail!
Adam! With a couple of Eves!
Hail, stranger, hail.
Hail!
I don't care if it snows, but you know your own climate best. What place is this?
This is Arcadia, and I am Astrophel. This is Chrysaea, and this is Sombra.
Good morrow, ladies. 'Tis a murky morn. Are you well?
Have you come from time?
No, from London.
London!
Ah, I see you've heard of our wicked little village.
Let us offer him refreshment.
Here is a draught of water from our blessed well.
Oh, mother, this isn't a christening. I want something to drink.
But it is from our blessed well.
Oh, well, never mind the drink. I'll have something to eat instead. What do you say to a nice bite of lamb?
You would bite a lamb?
Well, you don't suppose I'm going to swallow it whole, do you?
Bite a lamb, you monster! We'd as soon think of biting you.
You do, and I'll bite you back. Oh, never mind the lamb, dear. I'll have a little bird.
Eat birds?
The happy birds that tell us all their rapturous thoughts.
We like to sit in the bower of love and listen to the stories of the birds. Our master is Pan.
What? Peter? Where's this young gentleman to be found?
In every hill and dale, in every tree, in every running brook. The whole world is his mansion. The fields are his garden. The tingling of the blood that fills our veins with ecstasy is his voice. With a melody enthralling loud, the woodland echoes ring. Hark, the pipes of Pan are calling with a merry lilt and swing. Hear their joyous caroling, flowing, growing, rising, falling. Youth and joy must have their fling when the pipes of Pan are calling. The pipes of Pan. So follow, follow the very, very pipes of Pan, the magic reed that shines at need the heart of maid and man. Away, away, they seem to say, and catch us if you can. Come follow, follow where they lead. The very, very pipes of Pan. Loud they laugh beside the fountain, shrill they mingle with the breeze. Sweet they call across the fountain, soft they whisper through the trees. Low they murmur with the bees, blithely where the brook goes brawling. Nature's fingers touch the keys when the pipes of Pan are calling. The pipes of Pan. So follow, follow, follow the very, very pipes of Pan, the magic reed that charms at need the heart of maid and man. Away, away, they seem to say, and catch us if you can. Come follow, follow where they lead. The merry, merry pipes. Merry, merry pipes. Follow the merry, merry pipes of Pan. Won't you take a drink?
Water always makes me so frightfully heady. Whiskey's not in it, worse luck.
Don't the shepherds drink water in London?
Frequently when there's no soda. But I say, I've seen nothing before quite like you.
What?
You don't mind me coming over and sitting beside you. You won't mind if I put my arm around you.
No, I'm small and frail. It is good to be enfolded in strong arms. But Astrophel presses me more closely. Tell me, don't you wish you were handsome like Astrophel?
I'm about fed up with this, Mr. Astrophel.
Ooh,
He'd wear a sorry look if he saw us now.
why should he be worried?
Jolly well serves him right. He's gone off with the other girl. He's no right to be jealous.
Jealous? What is jealous?
You don't know what jealousy is?
No,
Well, it's the friendship one woman has for another.
we've never heard of it in Arcadia.
Bless you. You don't know what love is. Never mind. We'll soon put that right. Well, you see, he left with Miss Chrysaea because he loves her.
Of course, he loves us both.
Yes, that's what he told you, but that isn't what he told me.
If Astrophel told you that he no longer loves me, if Astrophel no longer cares for me, I no longer care to live. You, my twin sister whom I love so dearly, you to steal his love from me.
What is it? What has
Oh,
happened?
everything is black, black as night.
Dear brother, comfort her.
It's true, you've ceased to care for me. You only care for her. I hate you both.
Sombra, what has changed you? You know that I love you, and no one could tell you that I ceased to love you. it would be that impious thing. A lie!
Then he has told a lie.
He has told a lie.
A lie! A lie! He has told a lie! He has said it! We must wash him!
You do and I'll tear the place down.
Yes! Wash him in the well of truth!
The well of truth.
Yes, put him in the well.
Put him in the well! Put him in the well!
You don't suppose I've come 50 million miles in an airplane to be bathed, do you?
You must.
But I haven't to roll.
Seize him. You will find truth at the bottom of the well.
Yes, and I know what you'll find when I come up. If you'll just let me explain for a minute. It's just a tiny one.
What should we do to him? What is the penalty properly due to him? Offer the bill, we can down with him, out with him, banish him, take any case of right. Let him be certified, dignity certified, dignity verified, holy certified, up to the spring with him, every color. Into the well with him, into the well with him, all alive, come with him, everything, everything, terrible,
Have you found truth?
Yes, and she's pinched all my clothes. Oh, she's got my whiskers now. Ooh, let me come up. I will be good.
Let him come up.
Now that you are made over again, you must have a new name. I name you Simplicitas.
Simplicitas. Oh, no, I don't like the last syllable.
You shall be young forever.
Young forever? That does it. I'm not going back to the old woman. I'm a case of complete reformation. I've drunk a veracity's cup. Though I went through enforced liquidation before I was fully wound up.
he was fully wound up.
From truth as official receiver, I've got, as you see, a clean sheet. For I've drunk every drop in her last bucket shop, and my new reconstruction's complete.
His new reconstruction's complete.
Simplicitas, that's what they've christened me. An out Arcadian, henceforth I need to be. Their amaryllis I'll pursue. I'm rather sweet on Sangra too. Chrysaea seems unlikely last. They call me sweet Simplicitas. Over mountains and meadow I'll wander, with nature I love to commune. And there's nothing of which I am fonder than plucking the snowdrop in June.
Then the snowdrop in June.
In the shade of the Takutikura, I'll lie in some sheltering nook, where the bow rushes out and the cow slips about, and the cuckoo's beginning to cook, to cook.
The cuckoo's beginning to cook.
Simplicitas, that's what they've christened me. An out Arcadian, henceforth I mean to be. How sweet to hear the ring of ring, and watch the crickets cricketing. In joys like these my time I'll pass, they call me sweet Simplicitas. When I think of London and of Mariah, I feel that up until now I've simply been wasting my time.
Are they all as wicked in London as you were?
Wicked? Well, you were shocked at my little pâté de faux pas, but if you heard them down in Throgmorton Street, you'd have a fit.
Then that shall be your mission. You must go back and convert them.
Oh, I'm not in the missionary business. And now that I can't tell a lie, I'm utterly ruined for any kind of business in London. No, Arcadia for Sanitas.
Simplicitas.
I beg your pardon.
You shall be an Arcadian in London.
Yes.
Oh, don't be silly. The Metropolitan Police have no imagination whatsoever. If I told them I'd met Truth at the bottom of the well and she pinched my trousers, I'd get 4 months!
You must go back, and I shall go with you.
So will I.
Oh, no, I really can't go.
You must.
But I've lost my plane.
He that brought you will take you back. You must go. It is time.
Did you call me? Oh, the gentleman from London. You have washed him very well. His own mother wouldn't know him.
It's not my mother that worries me, but if Mariah sees me in this outfit,
Come.
I just remember that I forgot.
Be careful. If you tell a lie, your wrinkles, your whiskers, and your ugliness will come back to you.
Oh.
I am Time, and you are my servant. Come.
Yes, take us to the land of the monsters. We want to make them all like him.
Up the Strand like this.
We shall find them all at Askwood.
Askwood races in this getup? I say a truth. I left a pair of trousers down there to be cleaned and pressed.
No time for that. Come.
To
how's he ever going to pay when he settles up with me? When you have a jolly outing, what's it matter anyway? We bow at the altar of fashion, we bow to the verb of the hour. The right of the robe is our passion, the might of the mode is our power. Leave down his heavens, and Harry's, your veins of breathing and breath. Defers to the judgment of Paris, a mixture of beauty and worth. We bow at the altar of fashion, we bow to the verb of the hour. The right of the robe is our passion, the might of the mode is our power. Leave down his heavens, and Paris, your veins of breathing and birth. Defers to the judgment of Paris, a mixture of beauty and worth. Of the swans and with the scions, maiden wealthy, poor and comely, here are Montague and Lyons, here are Marchbanks, Bow and Cholmondeley. Oh, the spelling of our names is quite enough to drive you silly. With the Johnnies of St. James's, with a pick of Piccadilly, with a pick of Piccadilly. That's all over for the shouting, easy over me is nothing. How's he ever going to pay when he settles up with me? When you have a jolly outing, what's it matter anyway? What's it matter anyway?
And now, what's the next race?
The main event, the Corinthian Stakes.
Ah, yes. The favourite is Sir George Paddock's Bella, but hasn't Jack Meadows a chance with the Dukes?
Not against Paddock's luck.
Then you think Sir George's Bella is a sure thing?
Well, certainly, a Bella is a shoe-in. If I back something else.
And that's the best tip you can give us?
I've tried every sort and kind of sport, and racing is quite the best. Just give me a horse and name the course, and you can have all the rest. A jolly good thing, a sporting ring, a tip on the strict QT, and give us a run at 10 to 1 to win it at 1, 2, 3. Back your fancy, come and have a gamble. But look at the price just once or twice before you join the scramble. Wait until your chicks are hatched before you count them up. There's many a slip between the tip and the horse that wins the cup.
Back your fancy, come and have a gamble. But look at the price just once or twice before you join the scramble. Wait until your chicks are hatched before you count them up. There's many a slip between the tip and the horse that wins the cup.
Reggie, Percy, Bobby.
Hello, Jack. Oh, how's the arm?
Well enough to smash you with, but not well enough to ride the juice, I'm afraid.
I should think you've had enough of that wild beast of yours. Well, if he hadn't thrown you this morning, you might easily have won the race.
Might? I will.
How? Have you found any idiot mad enough to ride the brute?
Of course. Peter Doody.
You're betting on that brute of yours today. Paddock will just about finish you.
Hello, you chaps, and who's taking my name in vain?
Bobby says you're bound to win the cup.
Jolly good tip, too.
Ah, but there's many a slip twixt the cup and the tip, Paddock.
That beast of yours has smashed your wrist, and I hear you can't persuade any decent jockey to ride him. You best scratch the deuce, and don't be a fool.
Here's Miss Kavanagh. Introduce me.
Sir George, I was just looking for you.
Mr. Meadows, Miss Kavanagh.
So glad to meet you. First bit of luck I've had this week.
Do you believe in luck?
I didn't, but I do now.
Ah, there you are! Why, I asked you to bring Sir George to the... Hello, Mr. Meadows! Are you having a good time? I heard you sprained your wrist and lost your chance of winning the race. Well, what I say is, enjoy life while you can, for when you can't, you won't be able to. Nice weather, ain't it?
Is Mr. Smith coming here?
No, he's in foreign parts. Gone mad on those airplanes he has.
Come along, Miss Kavanagh.
I say, Paddock,
Yes?
could you afford to make it 2,000?
Please don't take the bet.
Oh, here's Miss Kavanagh begging me to take pity on you, Jack.
Oh, Mr. Meadows, I didn't mean that.
It's all right, Miss Kavanagh. As everyone seems sorry for you, I'll let you off.
So you won't take the bet?
Well, if you think you can afford it, shall we say 2,000?
Did I say 2? Make it 5.
Jack!
Good business. Come along, Miss Kavanagh.
Oh, no thank you. I won't have any lunch. I'll take an apple or a pear presently.
The very thing, an Arcadian banquet, just what I want.
What?
Why, Eileen, you told me you were as empty as a little drum.
Gee, oh, Mr. Meadows, I hope you don't think me rude.
Nonsense. I'm not such a cad as to misunderstand your kindness.
You don't like Sir George?
Sir George is all right in his place, but his is not by the side of the angels.
Oh, you're awful. Aunt would be dreadfully cross if she heard you.
Why?
She wants me to like Sir George.
Tell her the age of miracles is
You
past.
don't know what I like.
I know what I like.
What?
Apples and pears and all that sort of thing. So do you. People who like the same thing are bound to like one another.
It doesn't always fall.
Oh, yes, it does. It's a proposition in Euclid. When two people like apples, they become a pair.
After that, you shall simply have to go and fetch me some.
What? Turned out of Eden because Eve wants an apple. All right, Miss Kavanagh, I'm going.
Now, Miss Kavanagh, sure 'tis you Irish girls have the blarney.
No, 'tis the brogue that's the thief of the world. Still, you like it.
Erin's a spot famous for greenery, but we do not match with the scenery. We're not so green. We can make hay with you, says the colleen. I'll get away with you. Ah, no, stop your philandering. You can't capture the rogue. She's had your blarney from Clare to Killarney, the dear little girl with a bit of a brogue.
Now stop your philandering. Can't capture the rogue. She's heard your blarney from Clare to Killarney, a dear little girl with a bit of a brogue.
Chase her in vain, she'll get the start of you, leaving a pain right at the heart of you. When fast and free, she's carried on with you. Marry, says she, Ara, be gone with you. Ah, no, stop your philandering. You can't capture the rogue. She's had your blarney from Clare to Killarney, the dear little girl with a bit of a brogue.
Now stop your philandering. Can't capture the rogue. She's heard your blarney from Clare to Killarney, a dear little girl with a bit of a brogue.
Has it? You're not a bit changed. Just the same old face who blighted my young heart.
Oh, Peter, you ain't blighted, are you?
Since Jim Smith came to our village and plucked the rosebud of my affections from under me nose, life's been a cheap thing to me.
Well, you wouldn't have found it so cheap if you'd married me, I give you my word.
Oh, perhaps your husband knows best. Besides, I ride horses and he keeps restaurants. It's only right that I should take the lean and him the fat.
Peter, I hope you don't mean me.
What? Oh, I cracked a joke and I didn't notice. No, me motto's merry and bright, but I don't give way to it. It'd make me put on more weight.
Poor fellow. But it must be a gay life riding winners every day.
Me? Win? Do you know I've ridden since I was 16 years old and I've never won a race yet? To tell you the truth, I'm a bit tired of horse flesh. I'd like a bit of beef for a change.
Being a jockey ain't all beer and fiddles, is it?
No, I'm tired of racing. I just long to be in your business.
Well, why don't you come round to our restaurant when you're in town? I'm sure Jim would find you a place in our new hotel if you'd come.
Would he really? Tell you what, miss, if I don't win today, and I know I shan't, I'm on.
Well, that's as good as settled. Now, I'll go and back Bella. There you are. Sir George is looking for you. We'll have to excuse you, Mr. Meadows. Nice weather, ain't it?
No, I think it's going to rain.
Well, it wouldn't be a race meeting if it didn't. You'd better come with me, Eileen.
Oh, no, I don't think it's going to be much.
So you say, but I'm taking no chances with my 8-guinea frock.
This is ready all together to the running of the balls, running on and take a running, bringing all those words. Get to see the people have a chest, this is meeting all good, everybody got the children. See our dresses, everyone done by the foremost birds in London. All their handiwork is undone every shred. Song from makers, sings us thunders, makers, Scotland, and all under. Fools in follow, strict and blunder, hope has fled. Each creation, inundation undergoes. Do not think a shocking if the frilling of the frocking and the tucking of the stocking we expose. What a climate, make the rhyme and say with jam. Still a torrent swelling in the flood, there's no repelling in the ordinary swelling of a lamb.
Is this England? This beautiful spot? We thank thee, Pan, for this great boon.
Farewell time. Look, he's still a-flying.
Where? What's she pointing at?
Why, Father Time, up there. Mariah!
Simplicitas? Where is Simplicitas?
He was here even now.
Are you looking for the young gentleman with the legs? He's pitched my parasol and bolted. He's mighty handy with his feet, I give you my word.
This troubles us. He was to have shown us the way. You are all so strange. I want Simplicitas.
Oh, now don't worry. You're the strange one. Oh,
Can I help you? Is there anything you want?
We want to transform England.
To transform England?
Yes, we want to set up the truth in England and forevermore banish the lie.
Well, I'm blessed if I can make it out. What are you, corps de ballet or traveling circus?
Let me talk to them. We are Arcadians.
There, I knew it was some sort of an advertisement.
We have come to give you truth and youth and to make you as beautiful as we are.
Well, there's nothing like modesty for pushing business. Is it massage or hair restorer?
No, I will sing to them as we sing in Arcadia with a clear voice and a light heart that they may hear the message we bring to them.
Far away in Arcady, summer never passes. From the wind that
squirrel up here. Where can I get a pair of trousers?
Well, Sir George, I don't know where my Jim is.
It's Mariah, and she's looking for me.
I tell you, I want an understanding with Smith.
Well, I tell you, he's gone abroad.
And left you to wheedle 20,000 pounds out of me for that failure of a new hotel.
I'll be glad enough when the engagement's announced. I give you my word. For between you and me, my Jim was fearfully jealous of you.
Jealous?
Funny, ain't it? He is an ass.
What was that? Something dropped.
Perhaps it's Jim up aloft in his airplane dropping things on us. I know he would if he heard us.
Here, let's have a look at you.
Don't hurt him. What a beautiful boy.
She doesn't know me.
Why, it's a man.
What you think I was, a tadpole? I must find a pair of trousers.
What is your name?
Simplicitas.
Simplicitas. Which of those ladies was Mrs. Simplicitas?
Oh, in Arcadia, we do not know what Mrs. means.
You naughty boy, you mustn't say such things to me. I am a married woman.
Art thou? I don't believe it.
Oh, I have taken a fancy to you. I'd like to take you up. You do remind me of Jim. That's my husband. He's away in foreign parts.
Oh, I see. And while the cat's away, the little mice whistle.
No, my Jim is too slow to catch mice. You do remind me of him. In his courting days, I mean. Oh, my sweetheart, when a boy. He used to call me his little jam roll.
Jam roll. More like a steamroller, Mariah. I never knew you could be so nice.
How did you know my name?
Well, I think that's it.
Do you know, I like to hear you say, Mariah. You say it just like my Jim used to in his courting days.
Well, if it's understood, we're doing this for Jim.
Oh, you are a frolic. I can't help liking you. I say, I do wish you'd let me put you up. We've got a brand new hotel standing half empty. Smith's White Elephant, they call it. Why, if you'd come, all of London would follow. They want a new craze.
That's a good idea. There's money in it. Mariah, I'll come, and Sombra and Christea shall serve in the restaurant. We'll call it Arcadia in London.
And you can teach me to be an Arcadian.
And when you're an Arcadian like myself, we shall dance upon the daisy mead, and with the lambkin frisk. Dearest, let us hie away together, somewhere in the backwoods of beyond, far from London's hubbubs and the seething of the suburbs, somewhere with a willow and a pond. Come where the birds are singing, come where the sky is blue, come where the grass is ringing, wet with dew. Come where the wavelet washes, come where the hornets hum. Come in your boots or your best galoshes, only come, come, come.
I see. Can you tell us where to find those dreadful Arcadian girls?
We've been looking for them everywhere.
I'm told the ladies are fairly mobbing them.
They're so shocking. We're just dying to know them.
Shocking? I think they're delightful. So simple and natural and unaffected. That reminds me that we've lost Mr. Meadows. Have you seen him?
No, but here's his alleged jockey.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Judy.
You'll be in time for the race, sir. You'll be wanting to see me start.
The question is, where are you going to finish?
Oh, I say, Mr. Doody,
Good morning, miss.
do you think the Deuce has any chance?
The Deuce, miss? He's the chantiest horse on the turf, he is. He's a horse of blasted hopes. But he's a flyer when nothing's upset his temper.
Oh, I do so want him to win.
Anyway, I'll do my best, miss.
Yes, take care. Mind his heels.
Ah, 'tis there here. Bobby says you want me.
Sure, he's dreaming.
Maybe then he thought that I'd be wanting you.
Well, he couldn't think that if he saw you with those Arcadian girls.
Oh, they're very nice, aren't they? But you can have too much simplicity and naturalness. I want to change.
Oh, thank you. That means that I'm not simple and natural.
It means that you are an angel. Would you care to sit down?
When are you going to give up horse racing?
When I get married. And if I were to propose to the nicest girl in the world, what would she say to me?
I don't think I'm very good at conundrums. Let's go back to the Arcadians.
No, I must go and look after my horse. Let's say that you hope I'll win.
Of course I do.
Then if you really mean what I mean, I've already won all that's worth winning.
You're taking such good care of me, I'm not inclined to set you free.
There's nothing that I wouldn't do to win a kindly word from you.
Ah, very well then, I'll admit I like you just a tiny bit.
When first I saw your face, I vowed you were the dearest dash in the crowd. It's nice and warm, I think that we shall have a lovely day.
Very, very warm for May.
18 shade, they say.
Just fancy.
It almost looks as though the sun had really come to stay. Oh, what very charming weather! It's nice and warm, I think that we shall have a lovely day. Very, very warm for May. 18 shade, they say. Just fancy. It almost looks as though the sun had really come to stay. Oh, what very charming weather! Thank goodness they have gone away. I've something I should like to say.
I want to hear it, I confess. I'm sure that I could never guess.
It's all the world to me, although the answer's simply yes or no.
You haven't made it very plain. Oh, bother, here they are again.
It's nice and warm, I think that we shall have a lovely day.
Very, very warm for May.
80 in the shade, they say.
Just fancy.
It almost looks as though the sun had really come to stay.
Oh, what very charming weather.
It's nice and warm, I think that we shall have a lovely day. Very, very warm for May. 80 in the shade, they say. Just fancy. It almost looks as though the sun had really come to stay. Oh, what very charming weather.
Jack! The deuce is savage duty. He cannot ride.
What? Oh, my infernal luck!
He's nearly torn him to pieces, the brute.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure it was all a misunderstanding. The rider did not understand. That is why the horse bit him.
Anyway, that's let me out.
It's impossible to get anyone to ride in.
Nobody would be fool enough to even try.
If you want the horse to race, I will find a rider.
You?
Yes, and he shall win.
By Jove, if it could be.
It is quite easy. I'm so glad to do this for you.
Well, if you can do this for me, I don't know how I can ever thank you.
Why, that is easy too. Kiss me as Astrophel kisses me.
Well,
Oh, but you don't know what the girl is going to do for
it's
me.
no strain to my imagination. I saw her.
But if you'd only allow me to explain.
Really, Mr. Meadows, there's no need to explain.
Your friend is troubled, but I'm going to help him because, you know, I love him.
This is too much.
But Eileen, if you'd only allow me to ask you.
If I were you, Mr. Meadows, I would not ask any more questions today.
But the question I was going to ask you after the race.
You'd better ask someone who's more likely to answer yes. What does it all mean?
You see how it is. It will be okay. Excuse me, I must be going.
Ah, simplicitas.
Sombra, listen, child, there is work for us to do.
Yes, I know, the horse.
The horse? No, the restaurant, the Arcadia.
I've been talking to poor Mr. Meadows. His horse lost his temper and nearly killed him who was to ride. Mr. Meadows is in great trouble, and the deuce is nearly broken-hearted.
Who told you so?
The deuce?
What? Oh, I forgot that animals can talk to us Arcadians. Go on.
So I have promised him that he shall race, and the deuce has promised that if a friend of mine rides him, he will win.
Oh, good. Who?
You.
I've never ridden a horse in my life.
It's nothing to do with the rider.
Oh, isn't it?
No, it's all arranged beforehand who shall win.
Who arranges the winners? Don't say it's the jockey club.
No, it's the horses.
The horses. Who told you that?
The deuce did, and he's going to win.
Did he say what would be second and third?
Yes.
Well, come on then, come on.
He shall win by a short head from Bella the Virgin, and Cow's Tail will run third. Now I must find Mr. Meadows and tell him the good news.
I'll ride the deuce. I'll ride the deuce.
Have you seen anything of an horse about here?
No. Excuse me for asking the question, but what are you?
Well, a quarter of an hour ago I was a jockey.
A jockey? Oh, same line as me. Only I'm an amateur. I'm just going to have my first mount.
I've just had me last.
Oh, don't give it up, my friend. Riding's the finest thing in the world. The sport of kings. I'm going to ride a horse called the Deuce. Did you see that?
That is the deuce.
Where is this chap? You? I say, this is awfully lucky.
Not at all, not at all.
I can't take any more. My pocket's full. Not another penny. What on earth is this mean? Have you all gone mad?
The horses are out, see there they go. The fun is about to start, and so we hustle it through to get a good view. A strong opposition for seeing the show. The slaughter is there, he takes his stand with messes like air and flag in hand. He's lining them up to run for the cup. He's lining them up to run for the cup. His orders are good, though his manners are bad. His orders are good, though his manners are bad. Are good, though his manners are bad.
There they are, on the line.
I say, Paddock, just look at your Bella. She is kicking in all directions. She is no lady. There's the deuce standing there like a perfect gentleman.
And my hero's sitting on him like Patience on a tombstone.
Yes, the deuce is quiet enough now.
They're off! They're off! Splendid start altogether.
But the deuce, he's still left at the post.
Left at the post with a perfect gentleman.
It's a swindle, Wiggleman hat.
Look at that crazy shepherd.
What's he doing?
He's going to sleep.
Come along, Bella! Bella! Bella!
Don't Bella, you'll wake him.
He's not asleep, he's whispering to the dear horse.
See, the deuce is off.
What he is, you can't catch him up now. He's got no earthly.
He's going like Bruce Lightning.
Oh, now for the fatal cropper. It shan't be long now.
Look at Sapphira, still leading.
Holding, you mean? Her jockey can't hold her. Their bend is an awful corner. She'll throw him. Sit tight, you blighter. Don't lose your head or you lose your seat. Oh! Good heavens, he's pitched him over the rails. Bella, Bella, Bella. No cow's tail meets cow's tail win.
Not yet, the deuce is in it. He's catching them up. They're all in a bunch.
What's that coming away there? Hooray, it's my Bella, bless her. What? Coming on.
George wins. Down come on, Cow's Tail.
Bella the Virgin. Cow's tail. What's that? Where? There, next to my Bella.
It's the deuce, he's got her.
They're neck to neck.
They're neck to neck. He's seen a one on the deuce. Bella's hugging the deuce.
As she'd like to, but he's pulling away from her. He's got his nose in front. He then comes, he then comes, he then comes.
Come along, Bella, Bella, Bella.
The deuce!
Arcadian peaches and pearls, dainty maids of blushes and curls, to flirt with and tease and banter. Here's a shore that knocks into fits, Piccadilly, cotton or Ritz. Every chap who's tried it admits it romps away in a canter.
We are weary of Piccadilly, for Arcadian life we yearn. If you're willing to teach a pupil each, we're ready to live and learn. We're fairly fed up with London, from boredom we seek release, and we're keen as a knife on the simple life.
The simple life,
The simple life.
We're keen as a knife on the simple life. The diligent peace.
a diligent nimble peace.
We want to be Arcadian if you'll kindly show the way. We want to start today without the least delay. In half a jiff we'll join you if you'll only show us how. Women and wine we'll all resign for lips and nectar now.
We want to be Arcadian if you'll kindly show the way. We want to start today without the least delay. In half a jiff we'll join us if you'll only show us how. Women and wine we'll all resign for lips and nectar.
So this is the Arcadia.
Yes, they've made it the most swagger restaurant in London.
I say, can you show me where the Arcadian girls hang out?
Oh, I'm an Arcadian girl.
I say, I wish you'd let me show you round the town.
Thanks. I know it all, and I like it.
When first I came to London town, I thought it ugly, old and brown. The people too were bad all through, that's what I thought you see. But on acquaintanceship I find the London men are good and kind. For when I meet them in the street, they always smile at me.
say that London's dull and grey, but give me London any day, for it's the place to go, the pace, there's always something new. It doesn't matter where you go, from Leicester Square to Bottom Row, or in the park there after dark, there on a bench for two.
I like London.
I like town,
I cannot understand why people run it down
although it does the wicked
and
things.
leaves the good things undone.
We're very, very fond of London. What do you call this room?
Well, this is the Bower of Love. It's designed after a famous pleasure resort in Arcadia where Mr. Simplicitas used to spend most of his evenings.
He doesn't seem to spend them here now. I meet him all over the town.
Yes, he's very busy with his propaganda, as he calls it. Now, this is the Well of Truth. It's copied from one where he used to bathe as a boy in Arcadia.
Ah, please excuse me. I must find Eileen. I'm having supper with you now. Mustn't keep a lady waiting.
Hello, Eileen. I was just leaving.
So long, Bobby. Good evening. Do you come here often?
Yes, pretty often.
And I suppose you've quite converted to this new cult of the simple life.
Yes, ever since Asquith, I've been simply mad about it. It was you who inspired my love for apples.
Hi, how?
Don't you remember? Before the Arcadians ever appeared, you said you'd like apples for lunch.
And that's why you come here every night. Sure, I'm told there are other attractions.
Sure, there are peaches.
Oh, you're fond of peaches too?
Rather. And nuts and bananas and truth and simplicity and all that sort of thing. By the way, we never had that Arcadian banquet. Let's have it now.
Thanks. I'm already engaged.
Well, can't you make an appointment?
Is it possible for you to tear yourself away from all of this?
Yes, never think of it. All I want is to be with you. Tell me when you've gotten out to spare, then we'll fix up when to meet and where.
I should like to make it very soon. Say perhaps tomorrow afternoon.
We'll compare engagement books and see what day both of us are free. On Monday,
I must go shopping.
on Tuesday,
I've calls to pay.
on Wednesday,
I must out to luncheon.
on Thursday,
I'm booked all day.
on Friday.
I've heaps of appointments that somehow I must get through. But I've nothing much to do on Saturday.
So I'll meet you at 2:30.
Shall I come to meet you all alone? Or do you think I need a chaperone?
Chaperone should never be allowed. 3 is always such a fifth crowd. What about the place of rendezvous?
That's a thing I leave to you.
I'll meet you at Hyde Park Corner. I'll meet you in Rotten Row.
We might try the British Museum, but perhaps that's a trifle slow.
Shall we go to the Tower of London, unless you prefer the zoo?
Why, the animals are fed there on Saturday,
So we'll lunch there at 2:30. Oh, I am looking forward to Saturday, and I'll meet you at 2:30.
you like some peaches? Bring us some peaches then. 2 peaches.
2 peaches.
Oh, why, it's Mr. Doody.
Why, how are you, miss? We don't see much of you round here, do we?
It was peaches, you said?
Yes, man, peaches.
Oh, you're here then. Sir, this is your game, Mr. Jack Meadows.
Nonsense. Mr. Meadows only comes here for peaches. His praise of the simple life is as good as a sermon. No more racing and betting and all that sort of thing. Nothing but peaches and all that sort of thing.
Oh! I say, Miss Kavanaugh, that badinage of yours was simply delightful. Supper is ready. Allow me.
Oh, hello. Eileen going to supper with Paddock. I'm afraid Jack's little scheme didn't quite pan out.
Women are funny things.
Yes, look how they all throw themselves at that Arcadian fellow, Simplicitas.
There's a score of them waiting for them in a room now.
Well, what's happened to the old boy?
We've been showing around the town.
I think he's been showing us.
He's done me in, the way that beggar rushed us round.
From Ritz to Carlton.
Carlton to Savoy.
Savoy to the bar.
The Berkeley to the Grosvenor.
But what about Simplicitus? Have you killed him?
Killed him. He's fresh as a daisy.
Here he is now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but there's been a bit of a run on me today.
I'll tell you who I am. I'm London's greatest whim. I've made a hit, in fact I did, or rather I am him. The girls all chase me round, they're not an hour to spare. And when I wish to be alone, they ring me up by telephone. Oh, naughty one Mayfair.
Oh, naughty one Mayfair.
And ladies whisper, are you there? Oh, naughty, naughty one Mayfair. All down Piccadilly, dilly, 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 round by the park. You'll see ladies running after little Willie till it gets dark. I just simply shilly, I'm fancy free. So though they try to win and woo me, though in thousands they pursue me, they can't catch me.
All down Piccadilly, dilly, 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 round by the park. You'll see ladies running after little Willie till it gets dark. I just simply shilly, I'm fancy free. So though they try to win and woo me, though in thousands they pursue me, they can't catch me.
With Lady Fear de Fear, I'm quite a household pet. I've been pursued by Anne and Trude and kissed by Violet. With Ethelwyn and Maud, I'm very much all there. And Crystal Bell rang up to say, come round to lunch at Holloway. Oh, naughty one Mayfair.
Oh, naughty one Mayfair.
Her feeding too, she wants to share with naughty, naughty one Mayfair.
All down Piccadilly, dilly, 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 round by the park. You'll see ladies running after little Billy till it gets dark. I just simply shilly, I'm fancy free. So even if they suffer gently, I don't think they'll ever get me. They can't catch me.
Oh, I'm having the time of my life. Half in London around my feet and the other half around my neck. But there is one little drawback. I mustn't tell a lie, and the strain is telling on me. If I could only put my hands on a good, solid, substantial liar. Hello, Jack. I once did you a rather good turn, didn't I?
You did, I haven't forgotten.
I rode your horse.
Yes, and we won.
And we won! And now I'm in a bit of a fix myself. You see, Sombre and Crisea are so inquisitive. There are a lot of things they don't know.
And a lot of things you don't want them to know.
And now, in case they start asking me questions, I want you to back me up.
Certainly.
You will? Oh, good boy.
Simplicitas, I've been looking for you everywhere. People say such strange things about you. They say you do not seek the truth. They say that
Sombra! You wound me!
Oh, Simplicitas.
Nay, girl. I will not attempt to vindicate myself. I will leave it to another. Jack, forward and get your lip well back.
Now then, sir, tell yon fair maid, did we not go last night to all the places where the simple life was most needed?
Certainly.
Dear Simplicitas, how could we have doubted? I trust and believe you, Jack, as I trust and believe my brother Astrophel.
Eileen!
What, again?
Yes, but you don't understand.
I understand perfectly. More of your simple Arcadian games.
No, really, this wasn't a game. You know what these Arcadians are. Look out, simple chap, it's your turn. Now, Simplicitas, didn't I especially ask the girl not to kiss me?
Certainly not. I must not tell a lie.
This is too much. I made light of it when I thought it lightly meant, but I can no longer think lightly of what you take so much trouble to conceal.
But Eileen!
Don't speak to me again.
You're quite right, Miss Caviar. I wouldn't either.
So you're the simple, honest fellow whom I've beguiled to falsehood. Wait till I've broken every bone in his body.
1 minute and I'll wring his neck.
No, just hold on a moment. Kindly wait your turn, sir. Jack spoke first.
No, I spoke first.
I spoke first.
Now just hold on a second. Don't get excited. Look at me. I'm not angry. Why? Because I always tell the truth. If I need a little convenience of the other sort, I always appeal to my friends. Take my word for it. Lying is always better done by proxy.
The truth is not in great demand, for Daddy used to love the land. So high a moral biases that waves like Ananias we cannot understand. Although when you are in a hole, a falsehood plays a useful role.
To meet all such discrepancies, we find a fine of threepence is effective as a toll.
It's most effective as a toll. Truth is so beautiful, if only people would believe it. Though rather difficult, with perseverance you'll achieve it. Even society, with toleration, will receive it. So if it really doesn't hurt you, to tell the truth. I say, you're a nice, quiet, respectable sort of girl. I'm going to better your position. To start off with, how would you like to marry me?
In Arcadia, we never marry.
But I thought you were respectable.
No, I marry you. Never.
What's she laughing at? I'm too merry and bright. That's what's the matter with me. I must really try to settle down and become more serious. I've always been since quite a lad, cheery and gay when things were bad. That is a way I've always had. I look on the bright side. I've got a motto, always merry and bright. Look around and then you'll find every cloud is silver lined. The sun will shine, although the sky's a grey one. I've often said to myself, I said, cheer up, Collie, you'll soon be dead. A short life and a gay one. Frolic and mirth old sway with me, but when I suffer from ennui, I go across to Guy Perry. May we Jenny Pence pause? G.I. motto to George Joliet Guy. Look around and then voila, everything's come see, come saw. My accent is a tout to fight Francais one. I'm fond of tearing off comme il faut, and I think that's just about all I know. Un copy et un guy one. Tra la 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 la.
In love with him.
We love all men, but we are in love, as you mean, with none.
But then why kiss him?
Why don't you?
Because
you are in love, I think. Oh, he's coming.
Well,
I'm sure you will find a way to tell him now. Eileen has something she wants to tell you. Go to him.
I can't. He ought to speak first.
Go to her.
I can't. She ought to speak first.
Then I must speak for both. Let me bring you together. I know the folly and pain of jealousy. Simplicitas brought it to Arcadia, and I have brought it back to you. It is a false thing born of pride and selfishness.
The light has gone out.
Never mind. I'll strike a match. How pretty you are.
In the dark?
In any light. Eileen, can you give me an answer to the question I promised to ask you if the deuce won? You give it to me?
Not until you've asked for it.
Well, if that's all you're waiting for, you know I love you.
How can I know? You never said so.
Haven't I? Then I will.
Oh, I think the darkness has served its turn. They are happy. That is good. Chrysaea and I will go back to the whispering trees, the murmuring brooks, and the deep, dark earth of Arcadia. Here amid the city's club, wearily I turn away, yearning for the greenwood's club, where the lights and shadows play. Like a bird my heart flies home, oh, to green Arcady. Once again in fancy roaming, how it all comes back to me. Sunshine in flood, and the murmur of breeze, love sung and blood, and the song of the breeze. Dear motherland, from the world set apart, oh, take me back once again to my home in
Mrs. Smith!
What's wrong?
What's wrong? Nothing at all. Oh, there's nothing wrong, except that Eileen has just told me that she's engaged to that fellow Meadows.
Yes, I have brought them together.
Confound you and your meddling. I've had the devil's own luck since you came in and interfered in my affairs.
I'm very sorry, Sir George.
Sorry? Sorry be hanged. You're feathering your nest and making money out of these Arcadians,
Money?
but yes, you've been exploited at the cheapest rate. Do you think anyone cares tuppence for the simple life or believes in what you preach? If ever I saw an impostor in my life, that chap Simplicitas is the biggest. What a satisfaction it would be to wring his infernal neck! And so good night to the lot of you!
Simplicitas would deceive me. He told the lie when he first came to Arcadia, but we thought we had cured him when we put him down the well.
Down the well?
Yes, the well of truth. It changed his outward appearance, and we thought it had changed his heart. He was old and wrinkled, and the hair which should have been on his head was on his face.
Whiskers?
Where did he come from?
He came from London on the wings of a great white bird, which flew very fast and yet had no life.
Did he say his name was Simplicitas?
No, we called him Simplicitas because we thought we had made him truthful. I see now that your people cannot understand the truth, nor accept what is simple without making a show of it. Oh!
Missus, I've got an horrible suspicion.
Peter, it's Jim!
That's what I think. And if it is him, you leave it to me. I've got an idea.
All down, dilly, 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 round the come to my arms, you'll see.
Stop that. Don't you think you ought to be ashamed of yourself, a bit of a boy like you carrying on with a woman old enough to be your mother?
Peter!
Only Jim Smith, her husband, came home last night.
Last night? Last night? Why, you... Well, it's worse than bigamy. I'll have a divorce.
Why should you worry?
Why should I worry? Do you think I'd let my husband go to the... Do you think I'd let my... Ah, madam, do you know who you're talking to?
No, but you talk just like my Jim when he told us that someone pushed him down a well and stole his whiskers.
Whiskers? Oh, oh, oh.
That's a clue. Perhaps you left your whiskers down there.
I never had any whiskers. Ah! I've told a lie! Woo!
Peter, it's true! It's your uncle, dear!
Auntie, what's the matter?
It's your uncle, dear! It's Jim!
It's all right, he's been up twice. Look out, here he is.
It is Jim! My husband! So it was you carrying on with those nymphs!
And what about you carrying on with me?
Jim!
Ow! Better call it quits, Mariah.
He has come back to his people. Let us go to ours. Come, Crusader, the pipes of Pan are calling. Our mission to England has failed.
Don't say that. Sure, now haven't you brought us together?
I've lost Arcadia and eternal youth. But when I look at you, Mariah, I feel younger than ever.